After 2 straight losses, the Tiger has lost some of its teeth, but none of its desire, as Papa Bingo Paul Brown danced out to meet Don Shula and his Miami Dolphins. 2 weeks ago, Brown lost his #1 quarterback, Virgil Carter. So now he faced Miami with the untested rookie Ken Anderson from Augustana College.
WIOD Miami.
Sun is out. Dolphins still have the #1 defensive unit, and likewise offensively for Cincinnati. This crowd has been strangely silent. The Dolphin defense, which has really done an excellent job in the first 3 games, has been assisted by the offense this afternoon.
For most of the game, Bob Greasy contented himself with handing off to hard-running, helmet-blasting Larry Zonka, number 39. Only once did Warfield see cleanly through the Cincinnati defense, but it was worth a 43-yard touchdown. Another look at Warfield's score reveals not only that Greasy's cadence threw the Bengals offsides, but that like a smart quarterback, he went ahead with the play, and instead of a 5-yard gain by penalty, the Dolphins were rewarded with 6 big points.
The Dolphins scored in the first quarter on a 42-yard touchdown pass from Greasy to Warfield, culminating an 80-yard drive in 7 plays. On a 2nd down and 5 coming up, the ball at the Dolphins 34. We have 13:49 left to go in the second quarter. Fully splits to the right, Warfield left, Greasy back to throw, sets up, has time, throwing the bomb for Warfield, near side, it is intercepted, and down immediately is Riley at the 22-yard line. Ken Riley, the right cornerback, number 13, 3-year veteran from Florida A&M, took it away from Warfield. Warfield knocked him down back at the 22, so Cincinnati takes over. There is a timeout on the field with 13:23 left to go in the first half. The score, the Dolphins 7, the Bengals nothing. That was only the 3rd interception on Greasy this year. Bengals ball at their 22. Thomas splits left, and we've got Crabtree and Truppy, the wide man, to the near side. Here's Anderson, play action, sets the throw, rips one off the left side, complete to Thomas, fumbles the ball. The Dolphins, Dick Anderson picks it up. Apparently it's a live play. Anderson reverses his field to 35 to the 30 and is knocked off his feet at the Bengals 26. And that was ruled a completed pass and a fumble. Thomas fumbled the ball as he was hit. And Anderson picked it up, and the Dolphins have it right back in excellent field position at the 26-yard line in Bengal territory.
Rick, you were right on it, and it was an excellent call by the officials. In fact, had they blown a whistle, it would have been much too fast. He was fumbled as he went down. It was a clear catch, a clear fumble, a clear recovery by Anderson, and we had, for some moments, members of both teams thinking a whistle had blown. The Dolphins smelling pay dirt again. Here's Rick.
Speedy Thomas, who fumbled the ball, got up, made the tackle. 3rd down and 19 now. The ball at the Bengals 35. Here's Pulley splitting to the far side. Warfield on the near side. Zonka and Kick, the split back in behind Greasy. Bob hands off to Kick. He sets the throw. Now throws a lateral back to Greasy on the near side. Sets the throw down the near sideline. It is caught by Warfield. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. First down for the Dolphins. Now they've been working on that play for 2 weeks in their practice sessions at Biscayne College. Kick lateral the ball back to Greasy to the near side of the field, and Greasy completed the forward pass up the near sideline to Warfield. I was looking for it last week against the Jets, but they didn't use it last week. But this time, in a 3rd and 19 situation, they pick up a first down. 1st and goal down at the 9-yard line. The tackle on the play was made by Ken Riley. 31 yards. Greasy to Warfield on the backfield lateral pass from Jim Kick. 11 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the first half. Dolphins 1st and goal at the 9. They lead 7-0. 3rd and goal from the 7. Warfield split to the near side and Twilly off to the right. Let's see what Greasy comes up with now from the 7-yard line. He fakes the handoff, play action, looking to throw. Now he has to sprint out of it as the protection breaks down. He runs to the sideline and is thrown out of bounds back to 12. Moving laterally to the far side of the field. There was nobody open. Excellent pass coverage by the Bengals. The man who got him was Mike Reed, number 74. Piano playing left tackle for the Bengals. So Garrow comes in to try the field goal. He's 7 for 13. And they put the ball out to 12, so this will be about a 19-yard attempt. Noonan is in the hold, waiting for the snap. 19-yard attempt. Here it is, set down. Kick is up. And he's got it. Yepremian puts it right through there. That 26-yard drive in 8 plays. The big play was the 30-yard pass completion off kicks lateral to Greasy to Warfield. Yepremian kicks a 19-yard field goal. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Dolphins 10, the Bengals nothing.
And Rick, on the year, Warfield has now caught 17 for 393 yards. Looking back, the Dolphins, since that first series, when Miami took over the first time and they could not get a first down, then punted away, Cincinnati drove down the field. Moman missed the kickoff. The field goal attempt was blocked. And since that moment, with about 6 minutes left in the first quarter, it has been all Miami. A drive that took them downfield and the touchdown to Warfield, a 42-yard touchdown, and then Garrow's field goal. Henry?
Well, Larry, strangely enough, after that first drive and the first defensive series, the teams huddled on the sideline with their respective coaches. Monty Clark talked to his offensive line, Bill Arnsparger to the defense, and they made some adjustments here on the field, and they've been working pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I would say very well. Bob Greasy is having a much better week than he did last week. No one has fallen. No one has tripped. Greasy is 5 for 8. Going into the game, he was under 50% in passing for the season. Of course, the amazing Warfield, who will, unless something strange happens, for the third game in a row, pass 100 yards in receptions. He has scored 3 touchdowns on the season. He's having the best season of any wide receiver in football. Back to action and Rick Weaver.
47 yards on the kick by Seipel, and the Bengals have a long way to go. As the ball will be put down at their 21, they'll have a first down from there with 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in the first half. Anderson will be the quarterback. He has Thomas split to the near side, and Crabtree off to the left. Dressler and Johnson, the setbacks, in behind Anderson. On the snap, handoff on the draw. Essex Johnson, the hole, 25, 30. He's caught, breaks off the tackle, 35, 40, 45, and is run out of bounds at the midfield stripe. Essex Johnson, number 19, carried the mail. The 4-year veteran from Grambling, run out by Jake Scott and Tim Foley. 29 yards for Johnson. As he used his blockers, found a hole in the Dolphins' right side, or the Dolphins' left side, his right side, and sprinted to the near sideline and picks up a first down at the midfield stripe. Larry?
Very significant run by Essex Johnson. The Bengals were not about to throw deep in their own territory to let the Dolphins get on the clock even more, on the board rather, even more in the first half. And Johnson getting it to the 50, and as soon as the Bengals are on the 50-yard line, they know that Mr. Moman can boot them, and they are definitely now threatening to be on this board before halftime.
Third down and 1, but there's only 8 seconds left on the board, so they're going to go for the field goal, or at least set up that way, as Horst Muhlman comes in. And holding will be Sandy Durko. Just 8 seconds showing on the board. This will be a 23-yard attempt. He will kick it from the far inbounds hash mark. Millman, a right-footed kicker, had one blocked earlier. Here's the snap, and it's a fake. Durko picks it up, runs to the 15, still going down to the 5, knocked to the ground at the 4, the 3-yard line. 1 second showing on the board. Did he get out of bounds? That's the big question. To stop the clock. The clock is stopped with 1 second. Larry?
Rick, Cincinnati called a timeout as soon as the whistle blew. They were standing next to one of the officials. They call a timeout, and so Moman will get a shorter field goal attempt. Very smart call by Paul Brown. Nearly picked up a TD.
Let's see where they're going to mark the ball. We lost the position of it. It's at the 9, not the 3-yard line. So this time it'll be a 16-yard attempt. Durko again will kneel down to hold it. He got down to the 9-yard line, not the 3. There's 1 second showing on the board. They'll try it again from the far inbound hash mark from the 16. Durko will hold. Gillen will try it. Here's the snap. Step down. Kick is up. And this time it's good. With 1 second, no time left on the board now. That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Dolphins going to the dressing room with the score 10-3.
The Dolphins' second touchdown came on Greasy's bullet to Howard Twilley through the heart of the Bengal defense.
Dolphins leading 17-3.
And they have drawn capacity today, 60,099 people. 60,099, that's capacity at Riverfront Stadium.
The Bengals moving the ball just as they did near the end of the first half when the Dolphins held them for a field goal. Dolphins lead 17-6. All right, they'll try it again with the 3rd and 11 from the Bengals 49. Twilley to the near side, Warfield to the far side. Zonka and Kick are split backs this time in behind Greasy. Bob on the snap, drops straight back to throw. Gets a good rush, lets one go up the near side. Caught by Twilley inside the 35, and he's wrestled to the ground at the Bengals 30-yard line. by Al Beauchamp, the linebacker, and Sandy Durko, number 29, from the safety spot. The Dolphins went for the air again. Greasy heading Howard Twilley at the 35, and he picked up 5 more to the 30-yard line for the first down.
And Greasy's now 11 for 20. The dominance in this game has been the Miami passing attack, using Twilley, Fleming, Kick, and Warfield most effectively. Yet one miss to Warfield this half. Paul still stands at 3 for 80. Fleming scored 3, Twilley scored 3, and Kick 2.
19 yards on the pass completion. Greasy has really come through on third down situations today. It will be a fourth down situation, and the field goal unit comes in. Darryl Yepremian to try, and Carl Noonan will hold. It will be approximately a 36-yard attempt. 13:22 left to go in the football game. Dolphins lead 17-6. Waiting for the snap. Here it is, set down. The kick is up. He has the distance. It is perfect. Yepremian puts it through the upright. 72 yards, 9 plays. And Yepremian's 36-yard field goal makes it a 20-6 ball game. There's a timeout on the field. 13:17 left to play. The score are Dolphins 20, the Bengals 6. The ball at the Dolphins 11. Third down and 8 to go for a first down. 11 yards to go for a score. 8:13 left to go. Crabtree out of the huddle will set right, and Thomas will split off to the near side. Willis Phillips the setbacks. In behind Anderson. Waiting for the snap from center. Anderson fakes the handoff, sprints back to his left, throws. It is caught by Trumpy. 5-1. He is knocked out of bounds. He's into the end zone for the score. He just got in at the flag. Curtis Johnson, Dick Anderson had shots at him. This guy is big and powerful. They go to Trumpy, the tight end. He caught the ball at the 5, crossing over, and was hit at the 1, carried the tacklers into the end zone for the TD. Snap, set down, kick is up. It is good. 70 yards and 8 plays. A 21-yard pass to Trumpy was the big play, along with a touchdown ball of 11 yards from Anderson to Trumpy. There is a timeout on the field. With the score, the Dolphins 20, the Bengals 13.
So Cincinnati, which has not gone to Trumpy all day, goes to him in this big series, makes this a now knock him down, drag him out close one, and the Dolphins must get ball possession and control. 8:07 left.
Morris deep left, into the near side. Here's Muleman's kickoff. He gets it rather low. It'll be caught by Ginn. 2 yards deep. Runs it out to the 10, the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, and he's knocked down at the 31-yard line. A flag is thrown again on Cincinnati. Piling on, hitting after the whistle, and the Bengals are having to pull off the officials. That's the second time they've called it on him this afternoon. Tackled by Mike Shelley, and I believe it was a face mask is what they're going to call. Ginn was yanked to the turf at the 31, but the 15-yard infraction will give the Dolphins a first down at their 46-yard line.
The Dolphins will think in terms of possession here and think in terms of Garrow as well. They lead by 7, and I think we'll be quite content to set up a field goal for you, Yepremian here. 7:20 left.
Second down, 4. Dolphins ball at the Bengals 48. Warfield splits off the left side. Greasy up under center. Barks those signals. Again, another long count. At the line of scrimmage, Bob drops back to throw. Throws for Warfield, the sideline. He's got it inside the 40, 35, and knocked out of bounds. And the official is back, cat winding over there. The fans roar. First down for the Dolphins, down to the 35-yard line. As a 13-yard swing-out pass completion to the far sideline from Greasy to Warfield. 7 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Ball at the Cincinnati 29. Second down and 4 for the Dolphins. Here's the handoff. Gronka, big hole! Down to the 15, down to the 14, down to the 13-yard line. Goes Larry Zonka, and he dragged a man with him, Sandy Durko, holding on for dear life. Finally made the stop. They put it down at the 13. It'll be another first down for the Dolphins. 6 minutes left to go. Picks up 14 yards on the carry. First and 10, Dolphins at the Bengals 13. The handoff goes to Zonka over the left side, down inside the 10. Flag is thrown. He gets down to about the 7-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. But the Dolphins draw a 15-yard infraction for holding. Puts the ball back on about the 25. First down, and we'll call it 22. They put the ball down on the Bengals 16-yard line, and it'll be a third down and about 11 for the Dolphins. 4 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Warfield out of the huddle, splits left, Twilley to the near side. On the stop and go, quarterback draws straight ahead, and he gets inside the 10 down to the 9. And he has excellent field position for a field goal attempt. Greasy on a quarterback draw. Gets inside the 10. And so your Plymouth field goal team comes in on 4th down. Ball is just inside the 10-yard line. Waiting for the snap. Here it is, set down. The kick is up, and it is good. 54 yards, 9 plays. Plymouth gets his 3rd field goal of the ball game. There is a timeout on the field with 4:05 left. The score, our Dolphins 23, the Bengals 13.
Some of the crowd starting to toss in the towel and leaving early. 2:28 remains, and the Bengals trail by 10.
Thomas to the far side, Crabtree wide to the left. 2nd and 9 from the Bengals 35. Back to throw goes Anderson. He is hit by Stanfield, and Hines almost ripped him in half. As Stanfield grabbed onto one leg as the pass protection broke down, and then Hines came in and really cracked him back at the 27-yard line. All right, ready to go. 3rd down and 17 for the Bengals. The ball at their 27. 2 minutes to go. Dolphins lead 23-13. Ed Marshall in the ball game for Crabtree. Back to throw goes Anderson. Being pursued by Fernandez. Gets away from him. Hines grabs him and really wrestles him to the ground. Loses 5. Back to the 22. He tried to get outside to the right. Fernandez came pouring through there, but he couldn't get a hand on him. And then Hines got him from behind and jerked his shoulder pad. And Anderson to the ground. Lewis comes in as we get a 4th down situation with 1:48 left to go. Here's the punt. Low wobbly kick grabbed by Jake at the 38. 40, cuts outside, trying to get his blocking established in front of him, and he can't do it. Gets up to about the 46-yard line, about an 8-yard return. Off a 41-yard punt. The Dolphins will have possession of the football with 1:19 left to go as Ed Marshall made the tackle on the last play along with Doug Adams. On 1st down from the Dolphin 46. Handoff to Zucker. Finds a hole, threads his way in across the right side, gets to about the midfield stripe before he is contained. And they'll put the ball down at the 49. He picked up 3. 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to move with 39 seconds left to go. Handoff to Zucker. Threads his way over the left side, gets across the 50 down into Bengals territory at about the 47-yard line. Bill Berge, the middle linebacker, knocks him down. That should be the last play of the game. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Dolphins win it. Dolphins really came to play today. And the coaching staff, along with the personnel on the club, really and about face. There's the end of the ball game. The final score, our Dolphins 23 and the Bengals 13.
So the Miami Dolphins with a potent pass offense and very effectively using Twilley and Warfield. Warfield caught 4, Twilley caught 3, Fleming 2, and kicked 2 for Greasy's 11 completions in 23 attempts. It was the passing today that won it, and the Dolphins are now 2-1-1, and they will be trailing. The Colts are leading 22-0. Baltimore will be 3-1, so they'll remain that half a game behind Baltimore in 2nd place in the Eastern Division unless the Bills pull a major upset. And our next week opponent, the Patriots, are leading the Jets 13-0 in the 3rd quarter. Final score again: Miami 23, Cincinnati 13.